Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and I'm on fire. Why? Because I'm going back to Texas, the yellow rose of Texas. Going back to see it. The yellow rose of Texas is a cactus bloom, I think. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. Get going if there's anything you want to do, because right now it just went poof in the past. Everything's in the past. Anyway, right now. So anyway, I've been living in an RV. This is a Class C motorhome for you new guys. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
What do you call a shoe made out of a banana? A slipper.
Good name for it. Thank you, funny lady. And what else? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Capitan is 32 degrees.
And it feels like it too. It does. High today here is supposed to be 65, which is really nice, but we're headed into Texas where it'll warm up a little bit. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The current temperature in Llano is 48 degrees.
16 degrees warmer on the low end and 73, about 8 degrees on the high end. So that's pretty nice. We're going to Texas today, guys. And what else can I tell you? Noon video, probably be a driving video, and then that may be it for the day. And then tomorrow we'll go on the road again, and then Monday we'll be on the road again for a while, so we'll see some driving stuff, I'm sure. I do want to, I'll show you a video later on in the week how I got the Liberty Electric trike in the back of the Chevy Spark, the little bitty hatchback thing, and it fits perfectly. I was surprised. No, it's fine. Yeah. But anyway, moving right along to comments today. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 35 degrees.
It's 3 degrees warmer in Butte, Montana than it is here. And the high is going to be 60. Weird. What's going on with that? So anyway, guys, Der Trixa from the North Sea in Germany says, Prost, Rusty. That was on Beer 30. Got a lot of comments on Beer 30 yesterday. Mary V, sir, you have a great philosophy of life. Look at the positive, shake off the dust, and move on. Here's to you. That's right, because you can't change the past. You can't change the future. You can change right now. That's it. You can plan for a different future, and if you work at it, it may happen. That'll work. But yeah, it's just, live your life the best way you can. Ralph P, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Llano bound for you, Rusty. The old stinking one-eared goat, and I like Llano. I like it too. Here's the old stinking one-eared screaming goat giving you a Saturday morning kiss. You like my sound effects? Those are expensive. Carl H, you do you. The last thing I would do in this climate society is build a home and buy a home. I have my reasons. Well, good for you. What's your name anyway? Carl H. Okay, Carl, good for you. Well, I'm going to build. Why? Because I want to. Sugarland Express. Texas is a good place to live as well as New Mexico. These days it's good to have a place to call home. Cute basket of toys. Talking about this. Those aren't toys. Those are human. Those are real characters. What are you talking about? Those things are real. I mean, anyway, Eileen Toole, Rollin' is a song by Frankie Lee called Rawhide. No, the one I was thinking about is Rolling on just like a rolling stone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Looking for a place to call my home. What you're thinking about is rolling, keep them dogies rolling. That's what you're thinking about. Anyway, James Jackson, life is easy for you. It ain't easier for me than it is for you. I mean, life is what it is, I mean, come on. It takes all your time to live your life. Stephen Greco. Hi, Rusty. Feel bad that you... Oh, don't worry about that, man. That's yesterday. Let's go. Let's move on. We're going to build a home now, guys. Larry Tucker. At least you know you left the place better than you found it. Yeah, I did. It is. It's in much better shape, actually. They'd be proud of me. And I'm glad I did that because, I was there for a few days. I didn't pay any rent. And, that's the way it goes. They win, I win. RV Living with the Geezer. Welcome back to Texas. I've spent a lot of time in Atlanta. It's a great place to be. Yeah, it is, and I own some property on Tarrant, Tarr Tarrant Street. Uh, it's a good location. It's got as good a view as you can have in a city. Van and Halen, there's nothing across the street. The whole block across the street is vacant. So yeah, it's nice. Van and Halen, I've got a pretty big garden and use drip line that must be kept at very low pressure. You can buy a 15 psi garden regulator for 10 to 15 bucks. I don't know if that's too low for RV use or not. Just for your information. Yeah, that's too low for an RV. Yeah, you need about 40 pounds of pressure to make everything work right. Anyway, thank you. Southwest Sunset Seeker, great joke. Safe travels. Thanks, you too. That was on Beer 30. Yeah, wasn't that a great joke? For all you people that have heard it 10 times, you're getting tired of it. I got some more that I've told 10 times. Anyway, Pamela Bell, since you checked the bulbs, you may be dealing with a bad flasher relay. No, with the left turn signal works fine. A faulty turn signal switch or yeah, it could be a lot of things, Pamela. I'll have somebody check it out, or I'll get my son to do it. He knows a lot about that stuff. Rolling Reveler. I've heard an addendum to that joke. Quasimodo looking for a replacement. The guy says he's a brother of a guy that applied last week. The question has the same. Walks down the steps again. The crowd goes. Oh, he says he's a dead ringer for his brother. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Rolling Reveler. I'm 88, Beer 30. Cheers, Rusty. Loving the positive attitude, also the humor. Looking forward to the next chapter. Let's get busy living. You got it, babe. We're doing it. Aloha to you. Scotty Thompson, the masked copper bowler from Wisconsin. Cool video talk. Cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Do I have a Facebook account? No. Thank you. Lobo Rob, his face rings a bell. You, sir, are a hoot. New Mexico will always be a good getaway, but I believe you will be happier to call Llano home base. Here's to you, here's to me, if we should ever disagree. Tumbling along like a tumbling tumbleweed. Safe travels. Thank you, Lobo Rob. And Little Kittle says, great video, and like your Quasimodo joke, congratulations on the Llano cabin. I call it a cabin. It's just a 392 square foot home. It was going to be a cabin, real cabin, but they came in with a pretty high price. I haven't got a price on this home yet. I think the nice new little cabin is better choice, especially for the long term. Well, I'm building what I need and what I want. That's all. I don't need a big home. I don't want a big home. I want something simple where I can see all my stuff. I don't want any cabinets with doors, except a medicine cabinet maybe in the bathroom. No, I want to be able to look around and say, okay, I got plenty of beans, I got plenty of popcorn, I got plenty of that. Fine. I don't want it hidden behind doors. I mean, why we do that, I don't know. I guess because cabinet makers make money doing that. But that's whatever. Tom Twinspear, Rusty the Rambling Man, wish you well, amigo. Leaving Canada very soon, Arizona by way of Texas. Love the bell ringer joke. Well, good for you, Tom, and enjoy your trip. PJ Frog 10. First time I've heard the joke, I laughed out loud. Good one. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad somebody hadn't heard it. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Right there, boy. Bojangles is dance. Oh, do 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 do. He's a dancing fool, ain't he? Anyway, says replace your turn signal flasher. When it shorted out, it was most likely what got your bulb. Cheers. But how come the left turn signal works? And if I turn the right blinker on, the front right doesn't work and the rear one works. Figure that out. Anyway, thank you though, Louis Paparilla or Paparilla. As I said, the only constant in life is change. That's true of the universe. Tom Fowler, everything happens for a reason, motto to live by. Well, yeah, when a door closes, a window opens. Always remember that. Curtis Stewart, I'm still convinced that Valley del Sol is an old burial ground. It could be. I ain't much telling what's out there, man. It's just an old ranch they converted into a subdivision. Jerry Slater, never changes. Louis Paparella again. wie geht's or something is non-formal German greeting for how are you. Formal is wie geht's is Inan. I don't know. I'm not German, so thank you though, Louis. Daryl S. Check fuses. Make sure you got the right signal bulb. Okay, I'm going to check it out. I just fooled with it for a little while yesterday because I had a little time. And they do have a parts store here in Capitan, New Mexico. Franny Lee 38. My goodness, I had that yesterday. Spaghetti, I guess. My darling granddaughter made luscious spaghetti sauce. Makes luscious spaghetti sauce. Texas is ready for you. I'm sure. Cheers. Back and have a safe drive. Yeah, I'm in no hurry at all because I've only got to drive about 4 hours today. It's about 200 and something miles to where I'm going. And I average about 40 miles an hour overall because I stop along the way. But 40 miles an hour is a good average. So I'll do 4, 4, and 4. Actually, yeah, that's right. Because it's a 10-hour. If you drove the speed limit, you could make it in about 8.5, 9 hours. But for me, it takes about 12 because I drive 55 and if there's no traffic, 50, LP, that joke made me laugh. Good, I'm glad. That's what we want to do. Zaytuni J. Cotterill, safe drive home. Thank you very much. Texas Lady, I was kind of sad. Forget that crap. That's gone, man. We're moving forward. Thank you, Texas Lady. I thank you for your comment. Things happen for a reason. That's correct. Correctum. Gabby Bateman, sorry it didn't work out for you. That's life, guys. Deal with it. Says there is a reason for it. I don't. Anyway, but yeah, we're rolling, Gabby. Thank you for your comment. That was yesterday, and yesterday's gone. Okay, so we're moving poof forward. The future is ours. You know what I mean? Robert Williams. Wow, Rusty, that sense of humor is serving you well. Well, yeah, you got to laugh at life. If you don't laugh at life, you're going to be miserable. And thanks for straightening me out on that Roger Miller song. I, all these years, have been singing for whatever reason. Tell me you don't know. Now I've got to Google, and now I've got to Google the lyrics to make sure there aren't any more figments of my imagination. Okay, Robert, do it. Amy, Rusty, cheers to you and life of dentures ahead. Trike Man will like Llano. Yeah, well, we did like it. We liked it enough to buy some lots there. Thank God I did that. I mean, if I didn't have those lots, I'd be homeless. Anyway, well, actually, I'd be all right. I'd manage. Jerry Davis, the bulb should have indicated blinker on it. You may have regular bulb. Oh, really? That's a good thought. I'll have to check on that. All right, that's good to know. Louis Paparella, you do you, we'll do us, peace out. That's correct. Everybody's going to do their own thing. Faye Humphreys, how are you, Faye? What's going on in Texas? Hey, Rusty, you said you feel good, probably because you're headed back to Texas. Have a good and safe trip back. Thank you, Faye, and good luck to you and all the people there in the RV park, and I hope I'll see y'all one of these days. Get your health back, girl. Daydreamer, I love Llano. Enough said. I'm sorry if you're... I'm not disappointed at all, guys. Life is what it is. It says yes. Yes to the white lightning at a Georgia Florida game once. Exact same experience as you. One burn was enough to cure me, and no mas. Yeah, no more. Safe travels. I know the feeling, man. That stuff's powerful, man. People used to drink the crap out of that stuff. I had a guy when I lived at in Kingsland at my home base there. He brought me by. He made it in that neighborhood. He made it. He had him a still in his garage. Yeah, he made it. He made several quarts a week and sold it. But yeah, he gave me a quart. Shit. No, man, I ain't drinking that stuff. But I took it and said, thank you very much. I think I used it to kill fire ants. But anyway, Jeffrey Ripley, geez, the deal fell through. I don't know, man. Anyway, good luck to you, Jeffrey. I mean, I couldn't tell much about that one. He had a comment about the place I had or was going to get. Timothy Smith, funny joke at the end of a crap day. Thanks. Safe travels back to Texas. We'll make every day better. You're in charge. Lawrence Cutting, his face rings a bell. LOL. Yeah, it's true. It did until he went and missed. and went out the window and flattened his face on the pavement. This is on Beer 30, The Life and Times of Crazy Patrick. Hope to have Beer 30 together someday. I love the way you change from day to day. Good joke. I have not heard that one. Funny. Good. See, that's good. That's good. That's good. Thank you. Deanne Swanson. No surprise you are going back to Texas. I much prefer New Mexico over Texas, but you have to pick the place for you. Well, actually, just imagine the world with no borders. That's the way I look at it. I don't care about this being New Mexico or Tornado Alley or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? If I like a place, I like it. I don't care what the name of it is. It's the same way with humans. I don't remember names worth of crap, but I do remember whether I liked them or not. Anyway, thank you, Deanne. Tim. Hello, Tim. Hey, Rusty, I hope you got all your money back. Let us know. Well, I told them to give the money to the sellers. Why? Because they're good people. And I stayed there for a while, so we'll just consider that rent. Zandra Jacobs. Rusty, I'm so tickled to hear of your new direction. Yes, the universe is working in your favor. Yeah, well, I guess. Well, I'm doing me, guys. Anyway, Looks Piece says, I'm so excited about your new home build. Me too. And I'm looking forward to, building a home is fun if you have a builder do it. But if you build it yourself, it ain't fun at all. Even having a builder can be frustrating because little things happen. And a lot of decisions have to be made. Even though you have a set of plans, all of a sudden, somebody's going to say, well, what color stuff do you want on the outside, or what color stuff you want on the inside? What do you want here? What do you want there? So you're going to be hit by a jillion questions that aren't covered by the plans, or at least my plans. They're pretty basic. Anyway, this is on the Blue Eddy EB55. Lizette Marquez says, nice size for van or camping. I own an EcoFlow Delta, love it, but it is a little heavy. Well, this one is 16 pounds, Lizette. Thank you for your comment. Terry Swift, what a bunch of flakes. Run, don't walk. I did, I'm gone, man. Michael Tyree, best Beer 30 yet, Rusty. Have a good weekend, buddy. You too, Michael. Enjoy your life one day at a time. Debbie Weckler, well, heck, here's to you. You're feeling good and glad to see that you are too. Hell yeah, if you got a choice to feel good or bad, choose good. And don't think negative. That's the hardest thing to do. Sometimes you get to feeling a little low. That you tend to be a little negative because you're not feeling right. But the only way you'll ever come out of that downward spiral is just pick yourself up and say, I feel great, even though you don't. Chief No Feathers. That's a catchy name. Springtime, you will head west to New Mexico again and probably buy property again and settle it again. We don't care. We just enjoy the ride and your adventures. Enjoy Cooper's Barbecue on Main Street, Lano. Well, actually, it's not on Main Street. It's out on Highway 29, but it's still a good barbecue place. Anyway, Wayside Wade, the burn of white lightning. You got it. Well, we'll do about 3 or 4 more here and then shut her down because I need to get on the road again. Anyway, Deb Abernathy's got a long comment here. I'll read a couple of sentences. Sorry about the. Don't worry about it. It's done. I think you loved having. No, I did love the view. There's no doubt about that. But I can always come back out here. It's not like, and I'll see Andy and Amy and all that crap I made up. I gave those. Never give animals names. If you're going to eat them, don't give them names. Like if you're raising cattle, don't give them names because you don't want to be sitting down at the table and say, well, this is old Jim or Jane. You know what I mean? But anyway, Daniel Hablon. Thanks, Rusty. Keep on keeping on. I tested a Chevy Spark Automatic, which was the basic model, and was pleasantly surprised of how well it drove. The white Spark was the only one on the lot and was selling for $2,000 over the sticker price. Wow. The only negative was the car. On the car was the high road noise I heard while driving it, and the rated MPG was 33 to 36. Yeah, the rated MPG is that, but I've got a manual and I drive slow and I get 49 miles to gallon. I ain't kidding you. Steve, we'll do three more here and shut her down. Steph Wilson, being able to roll with the dips is important. Yeah, you got to get up and go, man. Thanks, veterans. That's the person's name. YouTube is a cesspool due to the fact that it censors everything. Anyway, whatever, that's Snowy Bells 12. Howdy, Rusty. Glad to hear coming back to Texas. You're a real Texan. You do what you do is best for you. Your next adventure is building a house, and that's going to take a few months. Can't wait to see the cool Rusty does next. Hope you have a safe trip back to Texas. Thank you. Okay, I'll read this one. This is Rocky the Rock from Carlsbad, New Mexico. He says, I got a joke. Guy walks into a bar, sits at the counter, asks the bartender for a drink. Finish that, that one. Orders a couple more. He's now getting a little tipsy. He leans over and he asks a question. He says, hey, where did you get this? He says, where did you get the pig? The rather homely woman leans over and says, that's not a pig, that's a duck. He leans over and says, mind your own business. I was talking to the duck. Yeah, I hear you, Rocky. Thank you for your humor. Anyway, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, on a cool morning, this is Rusty78609 saying, here's some positive energy. Right here. Ding.
Never be defined by your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence.
Got it. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you one penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. And it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off is, and you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, it is. So do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So, common sense says, add good ingredients. I'll get it out. Add good ingredients. And then what else? Don't watch the news, don't watch the news, don't watch the news. Why? Because it's the whole, it's the negativity from the whole universe brought to you by professional talking heads that are paid millions to get in your head. You know what I mean? And make you a talking head. Hello, Betty. Did you hear what they said on the news? Did you hear what they said on the news? Yeah. And the next thing, you start believing the lies, okay? So anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, aloha. Anyway, until the noon video, which will probably be a driving video, and we'll have driving video, until we get back to a place to park for a while. Anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye, carry on, enjoy your weekend.